For my self-evaluation oral report, I chose my first speech for my first analysis. I believe strengths shown in my introductory speech were my knowledge of the topic, specifically because it was about me. I did not use note cards, and I feel my speech was also well organized. Specifically, I had a clear intro, body, conclusion, and transitions. My weaknesses were definitely my delivery, filtering my information effectively to stay under the time allotted, and having a better understanding of exactly what the assignment is asking for. Examples include sounding robotic during my delivery. Although I can speak extemporaneously every day at work or when asked about a topic I am educated about, I found it difficult to relax and do this for all speeches in this class. Instead of using visible note cards, I set up my phone to record and used my computer as somewhat of a teleprompter. I seem to also find it difficult to keep my speeches under the minimum amount of time no matter how hard I try. I edited this speech 4 different times to cut down on the time and was still slightly over. I also realized after writing the speech I had not exactly followed the instructions. Instead of a comparative speech about myself, my format was more of a narrative. For my second analysis, I chose my informative speech. I feel strengths of this speech were my knowledge of the topic, and I was passionate about what I was discussing. Even though it could not be seen visibly, it made a difference in the composition of my speech. I believe my experience firsthand dealing with the topic and my credentials lent to my derived credibility, and I chose to wear scrubs and a lab coat, which I feel was good for my initial credibility. Delivery was once again one of my weaknesses. I stood stiff, unrelaxed, and this is something I do when I'm nervous. I also went over on the time again, and I did not cite my references correctly. Strategies for future speech improvements include practicing the speech over and over so I can be more relaxed in my body language and not have to read from a computer or notes. I believe this would help me be more extemporaneous, and as I said in the beginning of the class, writing the speech has never been the problem. It has always been delivery. Another improvement I need to make is to stop procrastinating out of nervousness. This would give me more time to prepare and practice. I also need to reference material on how to cite my references. I have enjoyed this class, but I am also happy to be done with it finally, on my 4th attempt. Thank you for spending your summer with us.